to Envy's 12-2.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant lane for the Ember once the ODE starts getting once he starts getting some more levels. You get more levels in the Essence Sword, and you start hitting Q onto the Ember. There's not too much he can do about it.
I caught the action there in the bottom lane. Swindle, it seems like, was, I don't know if he was too much out of position, but SVG was able to line up a good enough shot, and it allowed MSS to follow it up with his own bit of lockdown, and at that point you're just eating so much CC that you can't really get away. So Swindles will be your first blood. MP will pick it up, and he'll have to make the quick TP rotation back in the action here. So good head start here for MSS. I wonder if that's going to be enough for SVG to continue to roll around a bit. Meanwhile, top lane, Owie gets the upper hand on the Monkeys and will finish him off.
5 on the Dazzle as well, so having a little bit of a level advantage here. And now with the phase boots on the Ursa, they're going to start having a rough time up at this top lane. It went well early, but now they have some levels, it's going to start to degenerate into what NP want.
Maybe coL can go to the bottom lane and try to find a way to balance the power, if you will. A chase onto MSS here. They'll get the next stack. He's trying to salve through it. Goes up to the high ground. There wasn't even a shrine there to begin with. But their coL do get their own response where, he's one of those like, this is how Low Druid should be played. All right, I'm not going with this 2017 new Millennium shit. But he's been doing this every time. He got a win last time, I remember, but, we'll see. Top lane, we catch the back end of it. No deny this time, Monkeys. Owie will get the upper hand, pops out the ultimate and everything just to help get it done. And now MP will pull themselves ahead 3-1. Bottom lane, looking for more. SVG charging in, hits it right onto Swindlemelons. They followed up with the stun, the Vendetta, and that Oracle is gone. Didn't even have the level 6 for the get out of jail free card. It looks like they will get the response, though. Moo will pull down with the root. Monkeys rotates in too, and they will get the takedown. It's just funny because I feel like the Midas buildup, I'll have to hold that thought possibly. Bottom lane is just action on for a bear. They would love to get 300 gold for that one. The Midas buildup on OD feels also like an old school American thing too. I remember seeing a lot of like Columbus. Oh, okay, hold on here. Charging in Envy, looking to get the quick snipe of Z-Freak. Forced to take to the skies. He gets the help with the shield, the stun connection from MSS. They lock him down with the help of the Carapace stun. They'll finally get the finish there. Envy sets up another possible kill. Monkeys looking to retreat. Has no more borrowed time. They'll slash down and get the bigger finish onto Moo. And it will be a favorable trade for NP. A lot of people say Midas is at its worst right after you get it. So you have a point here where NP are hitting a power peak with the blink coming out on the Ursa. Taking advantage of a point when Z-Freak doesn't have a Blink Dagger yet. He's trying to farm it and could be delayed even further here if he's picked off. MSS is looking to go in for the kill. Owie has jumped in, hit with the prison, but MSS is still on the prowl. Gets the connection, gets the takedown, turns back with a stun, and they'll also get the finish onto cancel. These guys might have just gotten their Midases, but the farm that's going to be coming is a follow-up.
Still a hero that does farm very quickly and also benefits from the attack speed. So even though Midas is typically considered an item that doesn't, that makes you considerably worse at fighting, is a hero that can use the attack speed, but Z-Freak goes down.
Yeah, poor Z-Freak, man. He just put together another, couple hundred gold to get himself up to 800.
So a little surprising. It's actually the first time I've seen anyone take the movement speed over the mana, but is at least up to 120 or 1200 mana, so has enough for the auto cast on the level 2 Arcane Orb, which is what he has skilled up. So we'll be able to farm without having any worry of getting his mana run out now.
Now, obviously, a good opportune time for MP to move in and go for the Roche, and it's going to get taken down there just between Owie and SVG. compLexity have been pushing out through this top lane, but trouble could be approaching soon. MSS begins to stalk Monkeys here a bit. Hiding under that Vendetta. Envy nearby, but doesn't want to get too close. Sentry is in lane. And they'll fend off. Back at mid lane. Possible move here for Owie. He gets blasted pretty dang hard from the combo coming out from Melons. They hit him with a prison. They're waiting to time the flame break. They bump him back. Carapace comes out from MSS, though, and locks him in their spot. And the turnaround will come out. Cancel's going to get hit with a, false promise here, but he eats a lot of damage. Once he comes out, he'll get killed. And it's going to be a 2-0 trade, another one for NP as they pull ahead 11-3. SVG will line up the shot, gets the charge. The stun is there. Borrow time is going to be committed, and they will probably walk him home. No, he turns back. He's like, I'll hide under the tower. There's nowhere to run, Monkeys. You're dead. He goes down, and Owie's on a mega kill streak. NP looking pretty dang good for game number 1. And compLexity, they're trying to find their way to get into farm. They're just nowhere near the potential they need to be at. Moo has slated to get a Radiance, but He's about to die. Gets jumped again. SVG rolls up there, hits him with a bash. There's a couple of stuns. He gets the roar off, but he's limping. He's running. Can he make it away? Oh, he'll actually make it.
His bear
out.
may kill him, actually.
Okay, a jump in from Z-Freak. Gets the snag onto Owie, pulls him back. They'll manage to burst down the Aegis. Rose, though, will casually bop him a few times to go for the finish onto Z-Freak. Jumping forward now, Owie with his second life gets the quick takedown of Melons. And MP pull ahead even further. Under a ward, and they'll finally stop playing possum and look to strike here. Can they get the kill between the three? He pops the Carapace. It's going to stun them all, but as he weasels his way out through the other side, he will miss connection with his stun. Meanwhile, they're able to get the jump onto Z-Freak and finish him off. I heard SVG leading in with another strike, but we're going to keep action over here. Envy moving in for Swindles. He tries to save himself, but here comes the charge. A follow-up play should earn them the right. coL.Cancel will try to save him with the prison, but now finds himself in a bit of trouble. Forces out, but Owie's easily able to chase and get the secured finish. coL.Cancel's going to be out of this one. 45 seconds without a buyback. Looks like he's trying to get the jump onto coL.Cancel here. He's been surrounded. The shield's out to help him. SVG looking to roll through, get the connection onto Swindle, so he can't save him with the ulti. But he's going to be able to survive, just barely. Z-Freak helps him out, connects with the lasso, holding down SVG in his place. coL.Cancel returns into the fight, will help get the finish onto SVG. Swindle saves himself. Owie barely holding on, trying to run the back end, gets the grave right there at the end, and we'll be able to walk away. The chase continues here, though, as the rest of MP are going to be able to clean out the rest of coL. They have to go on full retreat mode. Top lane, MSS has walked through and towards the sentry, and they try to catch him. And they pop out the dust, and it looks like they've spotted him. He comes out through the Vendetta, and compLexity will make him pay. Now this is their top lane. And they're going to continue ascending up through the staircase. MSS is close by. It will pop the smoke first. They begin to head that direction, but he's already blinked away. Oh, but he didn't make it all the way out. Pops the Carapace right as the jumping comes out. Owie looks to make his pounce, and the Bat Rider's going to be gone. And now it's going to be MP moving in to hope to take a big fight here. coL.Cancel has sidestepped a bit as Envy looks to scurry back the back lines. SVG's going to be forced out up north and away from trouble as Envy will chain the rest of them down for MSS to line up a nice stun. Now the good Savage Roar comes out from Moo, forces the rest of MP back. Triple Remnant right back in from Envy, trying to re-engage. coL.Cancel gets a shield and forces Envy back. Now Moo out from the prison is going to be finished off with a Vendetta there. coL.Cancel trying to retreat also will go down. It looks like MP will be able to take the favorable fight. coL led into this one with a good smoke movement. Couldn't quite get the jump onto MSS, and it was MSS and his Carapace that kind of led into a good opening of a fight for MP, and now they're going to get rewarded with the Roche takedown.
Yeah, they just never really let compLexity hit anyone. You can see the OD was, had the Astral stealth, 4 staff away, and then the Emperor. A little bit of a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Rose has such an insane amount of farm, actually. 10k net worth.
Yeah, Yules and Glimmer and Solar Crest and an Aether Lens on a Dazzle. Okay, mid lane charging in. Owie, oh man, insta snipe takedown to coL.Cancel. He does have a buyback, but the rest of his team might not have the same, and they could be in a serious amount of trouble here. It looks like Swindles is going to be able to creep away. On the other side, though, Monkey's a bit out of position. Z-Freak was able to TP out, but I don't think he's going to be so lucky. He just gets slashed right there and finished off. He does have a buyback himself. MSS deep down this mid lane. Going to get jumped on and taken advantage of. A bit far from his home. Finally, they'll come out from the woods and maybe look to take a fight. They're crazy, man. Here they go. Z-Freak to the skies. And we'll find SVG as he runs back, though. A blink in, a Carapace to stun and hold him in his spot. Owie finds the opening for coL.Cancel, looks to go for the finish. coL.Cancel slides himself towards Rose, and they'll get the job done there. coL.Cancel out of this fight. Envy gets the lock between both of them. They look to take Moo out of this. Melons tries to help him out from the high ground here, but there's only so much he can do. The finish is there. Both Moo and coL.Cancel are gone. The rest of the supports are just, okay. Swindle just, yeah, like chopped in the neck. One hit KO, it looked like. 7-30, MP, here they come. Gone for. That means access to being able to finish out those shrines is available to him. If MP do need to backpedal, there's more gold going to be available. And poor Z-Freak here, one more chop. That's the finish. That's the gem. He wants to grab it, finds himself inside a prison. His team, though, looking to come beside him. A jump in from MSS. He throws his body into the fight with the Carapace, and they'll get the finish on to coL.Cancel. That's going to be game. They're not even going to bother with the buyback. Game 1 of our lower bracket final is going to be going to Team NP.